Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another daily check-in back at my favorite spot where I come to contemplate life and, as I've said now in a couple of videos, to share some words with you. This is what's coming up for me today, which is a question that I've been receiving a lot as of late, and which I'm at times letting it get to me, which is, Carl, what is next? What are you working on? What's the big thing? Well, I don't know what's next, but what I'm working on is on myself. I am working on getting to know who the truest, most genuine version of myself is. That's what I'm doing. And I'm doing this in every aspect of my life. Whether it's at home, in my relationship with Tanya, with my daughter, with my parents, with my siblings, with my in-laws, with my nieces and nephews, with anyone that I encounter. I do it through my work, I do it in coaching, I do it in working on my podcast, or doing some basic business development or creative branding. I do it in all aspects of my life. And when I get a little overwhelmed with this question of what's next, what are you working on, I remind myself of a quote, which I almost use as a mantra right now, which is, I work on myself as an offering to you, and I work with you as a way of working on myself. And every single thing that I'm doing right now comes back to that. And if I can simply live in that space, I know that I will be producing quote unquote results. And the truth is, I'm already producing those results. It's already happening. It's all happening in here. And the more it happens in here, the more I'm projecting it out into the world, and the more people are getting to experience the results that I'm experiencing internally. And the beauty of this is I have this deep sense of responsibility that this is what I'm supposed to be doing right now, regardless of the material outcome, which, by the way, I will never know what that is. I can say it in a way that makes you believe it, but is that really true? And ultimately, is that what you want? Is that what I want? Regardless, the good news is we're here. I'm here. You're here. We're sharing this time together. And as I'm sharing these words with you and I'm reflecting on what I'm currently experiencing, I can sense a shift happening. I can sense motion, movement, progress, adaptation, growth. It's all happening. Whether I can articulate my understanding around it or not, whether you understand it or not, all of that is actually irrelevant. All of that is just our need for control, which at the end of the day, once we let go of that control, it actually allows us to go where we want to go, where we really want to go. I don't know if this even makes sense right now, but this is where I'm at today, and it feels great. It feels amazing. And I guess I'll finish by sharing something which is something I learned or started thinking about when I was coaching 10 years ago a group of teenagers. And one of these guys lost his father. And when he lost his father, he, of course, was very sad and grieving. And he went on a trip. And he went on a trip to Israel. And during this trip, he and a friend went out to the desert, and they just walked out into the desert. And when they got out there, they were talking about life and what they were feeling and experiencing. And then all of a sudden they just started yelling, and the yelling went to laughter, and then laughter went to crying, and then they were embracing in this like really meaningful hug. And they just hung out there after that for a little bit longer, and then they came back home. This kid, 16-year-old kid at the time, told me that that thing that he did, which was to yell and to scream and to cry and to laugh uncontrollably, would have usually been something embarrassing to do or to share with someone else. But it was extremely cathartic, healing. And he asked me, Carl, why is it that the things that we are ashamed of or embarrassed to showcase are the things that heal us the most, that help us the most? And I did not have an answer to that. But it really got me thinking. And in a way, me doing this right now is me doing exactly what he did in the desert with his friend, which is just speak what is true to you. I'm speaking what is true to me right now. Whether it's eloquently spoken or not, it doesn't really matter. I'm just doing it. And the fact that I'm doing it is moving the needle, whatever that means. So, my friends, with that, I end this check-in for today, and I look forward to being back tomorrow. Peace. Thanks for watching and listening and commenting and all those things that you guys do to make me feel seen. I appreciate you.